Hey babes, jumping right into this video. Today I'm going to be doing a full get ready with me with a company called OMGherhair. Of course, I've teamed up with them a very long time ago, so thank you so much for contacting me. I have their Indian Remy natural wave hair. They're calling this the Gabrielle Union wig, so definitely make sure to click the link in the description box for a direct connect to the wig, of course. So this is exactly what it looks like. It has about 4 to 5 inches of parting space towards the center, and then on the sides it has about 2 to 3 inches. So initially I thought it was the middle part until I put it on and I realized it was a freaking off center part. So ultimately I'm gonna be wearing this hair just kind of flipped over, nice and like effortless, not too much work. So I have not done a video where I show you complete start to finish hair makeup in a very long time, like extremely long. So definitely hope you guys appreciate this. I'm just actually going in with my Gotta Be Glue spray, or is it Gotta Be Glue? Yeah, the Gotta Be Glue spray. If you guys have not seen videos on how I use that, definitely make sure to just look at my past 3 or 4 videos. Definitely think I showed you detailed versions of that. Now typically I will go ahead and bleach the knots, pluck the frontal, create baby hairs whenever I do these wig reviews for you. But in this case, I wanted to give you a realistic expectation of what to do with the wig as soon as you get it out of the packaging and you're just literally trying to get up and go, right? Everybody's not an expert on how to customize wigs. Totally understand that. So hopefully this tutorial helps. And then, of course, the cap size for this is, I think it was 22 inches, which is about average. So 21 to 22 inches is average. So it does have the adjustable band in the back if you guys are somebody that, you know, needs it a little bit tighter or looser. And as you can see, the hair is cut into a nice little bob. For the most part, it's pretty blunt all over. I believe it was about 12 inches in length. And I'm actually just taking some tweezers here. You guys saw how thick and dense, or you can see how thick and dense the hairline is. If you are experienced with, you know, attempting to pluck out the frontal, you can definitely do that. If you need a video on how to do it, I will make sure to leave that in the description box below. I'm just popping on some of these gold eye strips from Wander. I got this in a box, I think it was a BoxyCharm from last month. They're just gold little strips that are supposed to help with depuffing and redness under the eye. So we'll leave that on for the time being. So I'm going to go ahead and take some Cream of Nature Argan Oil Mousse. You guys know I use this just to kind of tame the hair and really get a hold on what it is I'm going to be doing with it without having to wet the wig. So like I said, if you need a full tutorial on how to pretty much customize frontals, closures, things like that, I have more detailed videos. But like I said, this is just going to be a really quick, I'm trying to get up, go. My wig just came in the mail. I'm trying to wear it tonight. So that's what this is. I am creating some baby hair. Now, if you guys have been following me, keeping up, not missing a video, then you guys would know I did give this whole lecture about how I was going to stop doing baby hair and all that. But I also made a point to say that for the most part, when I create baby hair, it's just the lazy girl method of hiding either one, knots that have not been bleached, or 2, more so, you know, trying to create a hairline that was not plucked in the best way. So as you saw, I did very little plucking to it. So I'm just kind of trying to get it together to at least make it manageable so that I can kind of get out of the house, right? And so, yeah, as you can see, I was undecided on if I was going to do that side part. I noticed how short the parting was, so definitely didn't want that. So I'm just going to do a flip over instead. Now, I am taking some of my foundation. I don't use concealer, only foundation, just to make sure it matches my skin tone. And I'm just going at the very roots of the closure, so, or the frontal part of the wig, right? And so as you can see, it kind of looks a little ball. I kind of went overboard. So I actually just took a fluffy brush just to kind of blend that out. So not too crazy, and yeah, that's what it ended up looking like after I played with it for about 20 minutes, but that was off camera, so nevertheless. So I'm actually just brushing through the hair, getting rid of any shed hair that I had, and the hair was really soft. It did not have a smell. If it did smell like anything, it was more like shampoo and conditioner, so I did notice that they did wash the wig before sending it to me. And then I picked up this Conair Deep Waver, so obviously it did not do the best job, in my opinion, but that was because the plug that I was using actually kept disconnecting the freaking iron. So yeah, it was kind of in and off in between this. So this was just a horrible rendition of me attempting to use it. I'm actually going to do another video where I show you how to actually deep wave straight hair to get that body wave look, or that deep wavy look without having to buy the hair. So definitely make sure to subscribe if you have not already. Turn on your post notifications so you don't miss it. But yeah, I have a bunch of good videos coming to you guys, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And yeah, as you can see, using that Cream of Nature mousse definitely helped kind of lock the deep wave into place, but nothing too crazy. I could have totally just wetted and then did like the whole diffuser thing, but no. So anyway, just removing the eye strips, and it didn't really do much. So yeah, I guess that was just for the effects. I don't know, y'all. It didn't do shit for me. I literally just rubbed it into my face. And yeah, so I'm actually taking some of this fresh Rose. I got this from Sephora in just a sample size. It is a face moisturizer. It's been my #1 face moisturizer for the longest, but yeah, the details will be listed down below. Actually, for videos like this, I don't think I ever really put the makeup down below, so I'll definitely try to remember. I use the same products all the time, y'all. So I'm using my Fenty primer, right? Product #1. I'm using my Fenty foundation. I believe this was in the color 330, so product #2. And then, of course, taking a damp beauty blender just to really kind of get that into the skin, just to, you know, cover my little dark spots. Y'all, my face is really breaking out. I guess birth control, hormonal issues, and all type of stuff like that. So I actually want to do a video on birth control. Let me know if y'all want to hear about it, because yeah. But so I'm just making sure to get that all worked into my face. Now, I was a little bit tan. I'm noticing that my skin is starting to lighten up again, so I'm gonna have to like switch out my foundations. But nevertheless, taking my LA Pro Conceal, I believe this was in the color Warm Honey. And as you can see, even this one, I'm gonna have to switch this one out too. Just my skin tone is starting to do something different. So yeah, it does have like more pink undertones, as you can see. So I did go ahead and take my what is that? Age Rewind concealer, just to kind of neutralize it a little bit. It was a little bit lighter. I believe that was in the color medium. I think it was like $7 at Walmart or Target or CVS, one of those places. So right, one of those places. It's like, Chrissy, where'd you get it from? But anyway, so I'm just still blending that out. Now, the eye look that I'm going to do, y'all, I really hope y'all like it. I kind of went with the flow. I didn't really have a clear idea of what I wanted to do, but I was attempting to copy this girl that I saw on Instagram. Y'all, her makeup was a bomb. So yeah, I was planning on going out with some friends and stuff like that. So yeah, and I'm just taking the LA Pro Conceal in bronze or warm. Is this bronze? I think it was bronze, the little chocolate color, right? And I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze up my face, get that together. Now, the one thing that I don't really like to do, I really hate doing my hair and then doing my makeup, or I just hate the whole process, because typically when I use this spray, I end up having it run down my forehead. So when I apply the makeup, it kind of makes it harder to blend around the edges. So just a piece of advice, if you are going to be putting on your wigs, just make sure to wipe around your hairline. So I'm taking some, I believe that was the Kat Von D translucent powder, the best translucent powder ever if you have oily skin. Now, some people like to put on their translucent powder and wipe it off within like 5 minutes. Me, I like to use it before I do my eyeshadow so that it really sits in. And because I have oily skin, haha, it is a plus. So my face doesn't get super duper dry, and it doesn't get patchy or cakey. It literally just stays. So this is for all my girls. If you have that oily combination skin, don't be afraid to let that powder sit. Now, if you're a little bit dry, yeah, this might not be for you, baby. Okay, so I'm taking my Morphe palette. I believe this was a 350 matte palette, and I'm just going to be taking that shade that was a little bit brown and all the way to the pan, like you saw the metal piece, right? So it's about the color of my backdrop, literally. You can actually use anything you want to. I don't really like suggesting specific eyeshadows because a lot of times they show up different on different skin tones. So if you can kind of get the gist of what I'm using, you don't have to buy the exact products. It's more so the technique and more so the color payoff for what's going to look nice on your skin. So whether you're darker or lighter, doesn't matter. You can wear it all. And then I think I just went in with a smaller brush with this more of an orangey red shade. So it's kind of a cranberry color in my opinion. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. So I was kind of doing a halo eye just a little bit, as you can see. And it kind of was beneficial. So my mirror was very far away from me, but I did have a closer mirror kind of aiming down, which is a tip. So if you guys are doing eyeshadow, it is a little bit harder to do it on yourself when you have to look straight in the mirror. My suggestion is to go ahead and use like a mirror, a handheld mirror, and look down so that you can really see your lid. Now I'm going to be taking the Fenty, I believe this was Trophy Wife if I'm not mistaken, just this gold shade here to really pop the lid, putting that in the center, and then I'm actually going to use another color to actually go over the top of that. But y'all, this was super pigmented. Like, do y'all see that? shining, 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 yeah, yeah. Anyway, so I'm taking the, I believe this was from BH Cosmetics. It's a 4 highlighter quad. Y'all, I love this thing right here. Anyway, so I'm taking the bronze shade just to further blend that out. Then I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used for my base color, just to kind of blend all the colors together. So really, really simple eyeshadow look there. I never really do like a wing eyeliner or anything. I literally do my shadow, put on my lashes, and keep it moving. And I tend to use lashes that are really natural looking. I don't really like cakey ones. When I say cakey, just really, really thick. Like, volume is cool, but on my eye, it starts to look a little draggy. I already have a strong face, so I do not need any comments like, you look like a man, right? So we're trying to avoid that, right? So definitely do what works best for your eye. But in my opinion, the more natural, the better. So just make sure they're really dark. Thin band, really dark. So these were about $3 or $4 at my beauty supply store. And I'm doing a little trick here. So because my glue that I used was black, I'm actually taking the, I took the back of, I guess, what was that, a brush, and then now the eyeliner thing, just to remove the glue once it dries. Yeah. So for the color that I'm going to be using underneath my eye, it's these blues here. So I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use. I did end up using the very, very dark blue and then the first blue that I kind of pointed at. So if you need to go back, just rewind it. No worries. Now, because I wear contacts, it makes it really, really hard to truly blend out the bottom of these shadows because it just gets really in my contacts. So another trick that I learned was to close on my eye, the eye that I'm not using, just, you know, close it as tight as I can and then literally just line the base. I did go ahead and take a very light, I guess, wash of color with a black eyeliner and my waterline if that's something you want to do. But like I said, definitely test it out. Try the trick of closing your eye and just literally you'll be able to move through it with no problem. I've actually tried to do this with clients and it actually works. So if you have one of those fidgety clients that want to move all around, make them close their eye and just do what you have to do, okay? And then I took some mascara just to further blend out the bottom of the lash, which actually I could have moved it down a little bit more tighter or closer to my actual lashes, but whatever. Just gonna get through it. So on my cheeks, taking the Laura Geller, something like that. I'll leave that down below. But it's a blush, and I'm just taking that, put it on my cheeks. I got that out of a BoxyCharm. You can use any blush you decide. And I also mix that with the MAC. I believe that was the Dark Tan from MAC, just their pressed powder. And just wiping away everything, as you can see. And for some highlighter, going back in with that BH Cosmetics for highlighter quad, 4 shades. I usually use the bronze shade and the gold one, and then every now and then I'll go in with that like whitish color or more of a silver color just to really make it pop. So I think this was like $8, y'all. $8. Look at that. So yeah, for lip gloss, I think this was, what was this? I really cannot freaking remember. Okay, I don't know. But anyway, just taking a kind of nude shade here and then a dark brown liner, or I guess a medium brown liner. So what is that? Ofra and NYX. Ofra and NYX. So the color London by NYX, and then Ofra, not sure what that color is, but you guys can use anything, right? Y'all, this is a horrible rendition of Get Ready With Me. Anyway, took some of my Urban Decay All Nighter spray just to set my face, and y'all, we are popping. So definitely, if you have made it this far, give this video a thumbs up, comment, let me know how you feel about it. Really, really nice, effortless, get up and go. If you're not following me on Instagram, Snapchat, I really don't post on Snapchat, mostly Instagram, you would have definitely saw how my night went this night. Y'all, it's looking so freaking cute. So cute. But anyway, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, leave any comments or questions down in the description box below. From here, it'll just be a bunch of slow-mos and stuff like that. But nevertheless, this came out amazing. The hair is really, really soft. No shedding, tangling. So far, so good. I won't be doing too much with this hair. This will be one of those wigs where you literally just wash, wake up, and go. So, hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys so much. Stay pretty. Oh, I have one more thing I meant to show you. Here we go. So I did do a lipstick change for actually going out because the lip that I just had was kind of neutral. I wanted to kind of pop out, right? So I ended up wearing this, I believe this was from ColourPop, the Karuchi lipstick in Rouge. So really, really nice color. And it got really, really dry, but the color payoff was definitely worth it. So this is what I ended up wearing. Well, on my lips. And then I had on like I think a jean jacket and some high knee boots and things like that. But anyway, check out my Instagram if you want to see that look. And I love you so much. Now I'm leaving for real this time. Bye, y'all.